What's up, guys? This is the Crowbar, and I have a battle for you guys against Toxic Spikes. Now, I have quite a bit of history with Toxic Spikes, actually. We found each other on Cerebi a long-ass time ago, and we've always had, like, this friendly competition between each other, and he's a pretty cool guy. So this is one of the OU battles we had on my comeback, and, like, well, let's see what we can do. Well, so I lead with my pillows, and he leads with Mew, and I'm actually predicting the taunt, so I go straight out for a payback, and I get a crit, which actually did matter because Mews are typically pretty bulky, and so that was the reason for that. So he brings out Kazejin, and I go ahead and bring out Gastrodon, predicting a Thunderbolt or something. Turns out I was right. And I go for the Toxic here, but he actually switches into his Proto Man, his Scizor, and he goes for the Swords Dance. I'm like, oh crap, this is a Swords Dance Roost set. I didn't know if he was going to have dual stab or superpower. So I go for Scald, hoping to get the burn, but nope, doesn't work. And then I go out and send out Skarm. He's actually carrying the superpower. So it's probably sitting on superpower and bullet punch is what I'm thinking. Something's messed up with the Skarmory. I need to fix it. Apparently I didn't put moves on it. So it kind of blew. Because this is, right now, it's a struggle Skarm. Yeah. So I actually go for Whirlwind. I wanted to go for Whirlwind to Whirlwind out his, whatever you call it. So it's okay, and I'm back. I move away from the mic to yawn, but not really. Just turn my head. Anyway, so I hit him with the struggle up. So whatever. Actually, I just leave the Skarmory in. If I had Whirlwind, this would have been a lot easier. I got kind of pessimistic at this point because Heatran sub. I don't really have a good history with subbing Heatrans for some reason. I don't really have a good history with subbing Pokemon in general. But I digress. So I recover some lefties, and then he goes straight out for the Fire Blast to KO me, where I was just going to continue struggling until I was to die, but it's not like he can really pass turns. See, I move away from the mic to yawn. He goes for Toxic, and he misses. I was like, ha. So then I go for the Scald, and I take out his sub, which was awesome. So he goes for another Toxic, because Toxicing Gastrodon is a very good move for someone to do. I go for the Scald again, because super effective, and all that jazz, and big surprise, I KO it, because I get a crit. I know I wouldn't have been able to KO it if I got a crit, though. That's just me because I don't have any special attack investments. So now he sends out Puff, and I'm like, alright, no problem. I love Toxicking Dragonites. So that's exactly what I do, so then his multi-scale is gone. And he goes for Dragon Tail, and I'm like, oh, okay. So now I see, so it brings out Pillas, and I'm like, okay. So he might not go for Dragon Tail, and he was actually planning on going for Substitute, I believe. He told me it was a misclick on his Dragonite. This is an incredibly bulky Dragonite, and at least in regards to defense. So yeah, he brings out my misspelling. I forgot the P. I was going to name it Zapdos, but Zados sounds actually kind of cool. So we're going to keep it Zados. I go ahead and use my HP Ice because dragons in this gen annoy the living piss out of me, and if I have hidden power on something, it's probably Ice. So, quite boss here. I use my Life Orb, and he brings out his Kazejin, his own Thunderous. I win the speed tie, and this is probably why. I'm assuming he has a speed negative hidden power, because he told me it was timid max. He was in timid max speed. So my IV spread gives me lower attack and defense, but it gives me perfect speed, which allows me to outspeed, Pokemon that are the same as me but have the HP speed negative for some reason. Anyway, so I kill this Kaze-Gen, and with another HP Ice, and I died a Life Orb, so now I bring out Magnezone. Now, I'm sure he was going to go for the superpower because Aqua Jet probably wouldn't have killed. So I go for the Thunderbolt. He's probably going for superpower or Waterfall, because those would definitely really kill. But Aqua Jet, even Choice Bandit Adamant wouldn't kill me. It'd leave me with about probably a third left, maybe. So then he brings out his Scizor, and then that's when I go for the kill of the Hidden Power Fire. And that, my friends, is GG to Toxic Spikes. Thanks again for battling. It's good to be back, guys. Hopefully I can get a better mic. I got that thing called a job now. So we're going to see how that rolls out. I'm still doing Examiner articles too. I also have a AMD channel. So I'll put a link to that in the description. Got some good stuff. Got some Pokemon, AMV, some Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yeah, so that's about all the announcements I have for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'm not going to pressure you to like, comment, or sub or anything like that, because I'm not a drug pusher.